This is question number 5 on the June 2015 non-calculator paper. There's a lot of information in this question, and you need to read through it all before you actually decide what you're going to do to answer the question. The question says, Jane makes cheese. The cheese is in the shape of a cuboid. Again, we've got a cuboid here, height 2, width 10, and it goes back 15. Jane is going to make a new cheese. The new cheese will also be in the shape of a cuboid. The cross section of the cuboid is 5 by 5 centimeters squared, and they've given us that information here. Jane wants the new cuboid to have the same volume as the 2 by 10 by 15 cuboid. Work out the value of x. So they want us to work out this value here. Okay, I'm going to do this in stages. I'm first going to look at the cuboid on top, the original one. And one of the things that they said is Jane wants the cuboids to have the same volume. She wants the cheeses to have the same volume. So the volume of a cuboid is length times width times height. So I'm actually going to times the dimensions together. 2 times 10 times 15. Okay, so 2 times 10 times 15. Now working this out, could think of different ways of working this out, but 2 times 15 is 30, and 30 times 10 is 300. That's going to be centimeters cubed. Okay, so that's the volume of this block of cheese. If I look at the new block of cheese that she wants to make, this new block of cheese is going to have the same volume. Its volume is going to equal 300 centimeter cubed. But in order to work out the volume, remember it's length times width times height. The height is 5, the width is 5, so that's going to be 5 times, and it goes back x. 5 times 5 is 25, times x, that's 25x. That's the volume of this new cuboid. So in other words, 25x must be the same as 300. So I could make an equation, 25x is equal to 300. How many 25s, or 25 times something, is 300? I need to work out what that should be. Now, this is something that some people may well find tricky. It is relatively straightforward. Right? I'm going to do the workings down below. So we need to do 25x. We need to do 25x is equal to 300. Right? If you're ever in doubt, make a list and write them out. So you have 25. I'm going to do the 25 times table. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300. So that means 12 lots of 25 are going to make 300. So 300 divided by 25 is going to give me 12. So in other words, x is going to be 12. Remember, its units are centimeters, and in the answer space, I'm going to write x equals 12 centimeters. Okay? This is a straightforward question, but it's posed in a tricky way. You need to make sure you understand it. You can actually do the whole thing, and you actually follow the workings that I've gone through. Okay? I'll show you all stages of the question. Make sure you could follow it. Make sure you could do it. And make sure if you get something similar to this in the exam, you can do it and get all the marks in the question.